Have you noticed something strange? Starting a task feels heavier than actually doing the task. Not finishing, not continuing, just starting. Because the moment before you begin doesn't feel natural, it feels unsafe. You sit down, you open nothing, you scroll, not because you are lazy, but because your nervous system is protecting you. People call this procrastination, some call it resistance, but underneath the label, the truth is quieter. It's not a character flaw, it's not a discipline problem, it's your body saying something feels like too much all at once. In this video, I want to show you a calm way to begin, one that doesn't burn you out, one that works for any task, and one that starts by working with your nervous system, not against it. Most people thinks that the task is the problem, but if that were true, the discomfort would stay while you are working. Instead, something interesting happens. Moment after you begin, the discomfort disappears, which means the task was never the threat. What your brain is reacting to isn't the task itself, it's everything attached to the task: time, outcome, evaluation, energy, identity. All of it arrives at once, so the system freezes, not loudly, but quietly. So here is the reframe. We don't actually start the task, we cross a bridge into them, and most of us try to jump when our nervous system only understands walking. So instead of forcing yourself to start, you change how you enter. I call this the start bridge model, not a productive hack, but a nervous system friendly entry. Start bridge model having three components: arrive, touch, and flow. Your body doesn't need motivation, it needs reassurance. It needs to know nothing dangerous is about to happen, and reassurance doesn't come from thinking, it comes from gentle contact. The first step is arrive. You don't prepare, you don't plan, you simply sit near the work. This is very important. You touch the tool and you breathe. And you tell your mind very clearly, I'm not going to work, I'm not going to work, nothing is required right now. This alone begins to calm the body. Next is touch, not effort, not discipline, just one tiny physical action. Either read three lines, open the page, hold the cloth, place your hands on the keyboard, and still reminding yourself, I'm not going to working, I'm just here. At this point, your nervous system updates the file. The task is not dangerous. Then you take the one very small step and you will notice something interesting happen. The resistance isn't there anymore. You didn't fight it, you didn't overpower it, it dissolved on its own. You look up and realize you are already in the motion. This is flow, and this is not something you chase, something that turns by itself. Notice this: at no point did you start working. You arrived, you touched, and the flow followed. Because the starting isn't an action, it is a transition. And transition doesn't need force, they need safety. This is now part of your calm life OS. Every action uses the same entry protocol. No more inner war, only safe crossings. Try this tomorrow and do let me know what changed.